What we witnessed today was a minority of Republicans joining every Democrat in the House to double down on a failed, broken, inefficient, unfair, and at times cruel immigration system. As Jeff Denham said, this bill would have secured the border. This bill would have provided certainty, secured a future for approximately 2 million young immigrants brought to our country as children, the victims of a broken immigration system. That's disingenuous. I think if this bill would have closed a number of loopholes that are exploited by human traffickers and drug traffickers. But a minority of Republicans joined every Democrat to vote for the status quo. A lot of members of this House who for years have been talking about dreamers and about helping dreamers decided today that they prefer the politics, the petty politics of immigration instead of the solutions for immigration.
The solutions are out there. It's really a cut and paste. How ironic that if you only care about the dreamers, if that's all you cared about, this bill gave 100% on that issue. If you only cared about border security, this bill gave 100% of what has been asked for those who wanted border security. And if you're concerned, like so many of us are, about the separation of minors from their parents at the border, this bill has a permanent legislative halt to that.
And I hope people have the courage to rise past the politics of the moment to support a solution for these problems that seem so intransigent, but yet today we had a vote, and obviously disappointed in the vote, but we can't lose hope.
I think that there's not a district across the entire country that shouldn't be disappointed right now. You know, regardless of what part of the country you come from, there were important issues in this bill that should have been addressed. And this is something that each of us are going to have to go back home and explain to the folks that we represent what we're fighting for and why we're going to continue fighting on it. As far as the president, this was the 4 pillars. There's no question about it. This is not the bill that any of us would have written, but we negotiated in good faith with many members who added continually added measures that they no longer support and couldn't support on the floor today.